Stop paying for ClickFunnels, cancel your MailChimp account, get rid of Zapier. In 2026, you are burning money if you have a tech stack that looks like this. In this video, I'm showing you the single $150 tool that replaces $1,000+ worth of subscriptions and makes them talk to each other seamlessly like that. The real problem that new entrepreneurs face is all around just the absolute chaos that is software right now. You have so many different softwares that you actually have to know that your systems, whenever you're trying to put them in place, are going to be incredibly muddy. There's a good chance that some of them don't even talk to each other. So you have to get something like Zapier to come in and connect these things that don't talk, and that's a monthly fee. And at the end of the day, you end up spending hundreds of dollars. I mean, no joke. I've gone through entrepreneurs and people who I've talked to who are spending almost $1,000 a month on their software. I'm not even talking about like advertising or anything like that, the website hosting fee, nothing. I am saying just software. They are spending so much money. If somebody's using something like ClickFunnels, HubSpot, maybe Keep instead of HubSpot, Keep is like $300 a month by itself. ClickFunnels is like $100 to like $400 now by itself monthly. And they don't really talk to each other consistently. So you have to have Zapier, which is like $50 a month. You know what I mean? You're just adding and adding and adding so many softwares where you have to go in and learn and build these systems. And it's a massive pain to do that. It's not your job to learn these systems, and you shouldn't be spending thousands of dollars a month on software. It's crazy to think that that's kind of the point that we're at. So it was incredible whenever I found this solution because it just tied absolutely everything together. And the solution, of course, in this situation is go high level. It's a system that absolutely replaces everything. You want to create a QR code? They have it. You want to do affiliate marketing where an influencer, a code, and then anything that they sell for you on your site, they get credit for it. They have that. You want to build a funnel? You want to build a website? You want to manage your list or market to your list? They have text message and email blasts that they can send out. You want to do templates and automation, or you want to actually host a course, anything that you want to do whenever it comes to your marketing side, it's almost all viable. I've not really found anything at this point in Go High Level that I cannot do, which is why I absolutely love the platform. And it really fixes the core issue that I'm seeing with a lot of new entrepreneurs, which is they spend a lot of money and they use a lot of apps. This is the best possible solution for you, in my opinion. This is something that I use every single day. I absolutely love the system. But most entrepreneurs don't fail because of effort. They fail because things are in chaos. So using one system over 10 different tools is an absolute lifesaver. And the reason why is it reduces your decision fatigue is one of the main key pieces here. If you have to choose between, let's say Calendly, Zoom, Google Meet, Microsoft Teams, all of these different softwares that kind of do the same thing to an extent, and then you have to plug those into other softwares, you're going to spend a lot of time just looking at the cheapest prices or what you get for what. And at the end of the day, it's a ton of stuff to go through. And once you go through it and you buy your whole stack that you want to go with, you're paying for it monthly, and it's probably going to cost somewhere between like $400 and $500 a month if you're trying to create appointments like that. And then number two is now you have to go through and build it. You have to set everything up, and then you have to make it talk to each other. So you may or may not use another tool. So it reduces decision fatigue because everything is in one place. Not to mention, you kind of get a really good benefit because you can actually automate your follow-up. If you're a busy entrepreneur and you're, solopreneur, so to speak, if you're one person running some kind of business, doing something like that, chances are you don't have time to follow up on every text or whatever else. So if somebody buys something from you, you can actually set up an automation that sends them a receipt that says thank you to them, and then follows up with them, maybe 10 days later and says, hey, did you get the package in the mail? What did you think? Would you leave us a review over here? You know what I mean? Like you can automate your follow-up. And so it just makes it feel more personal. And whenever they're getting this email, it's not coming from, some random email address. You can set it up so that it comes from you, right? Christian@paperghostdigital.com. And it really lets you focus on the other side of your business. It lets you focus on sales if that's what you need to get into, or content creation if you're into that. Whatever other things you need to focus on, it lets you get into that as opposed to focusing on the software side or the building side or learning side. it makes it very easy to just set it up, get started, and go on. So let's talk about what Go High Level actually replaces. The list is massive, by the way. I mean, absolutely huge. You're talking about something like 60 something tools in Go High Level. So it replaces your funnels and website builders. So this would be things like WordPress, ClickFunnels, possibly themes, Elementor, things like that. I mean, you have a drag and drop builder in there that allows you to just build your website how you want it. You can also inject custom CSS to it if that's something that you're interested in. You can create your forms, your surveys, your QR codes, your follow-ups. Not to mention it's going to replace other CRM tools. Think like HubSpot or Pipedrive. It's going to replace those entirely, and you're going to be able to actually tag people as they come in. So if somebody signs up on the website for maybe a free masterclass that you're offering, then what's going to happen is that person can be tagged by that, and then you're going to see it whenever they're in their CRM. And so you can actually create custom tags, and then based on those custom tags, automations fire off that send them emails or move them to different pipeline areas. You're also looking at getting rid of your email provider. So that would be something like MailChimp, for example. You would actually be able to get rid of that entirely because it's going to use its own system, and it would tie to something like Mailgun or SendGrid. You could also replace things like Zapier because it's also going to fulfill that role. So it's going to be able to drip emails out to people depending on when they sign up. So we actually had a client at one point who wanted to have a 365-day follow-up sequence to anybody who signed up or anybody who bought from their shop. And so what we did was we created this sequence. And so anytime somebody bought from it, we actually had this system that would go in and say, okay, somebody bought, so we add them to this sequence. And then the first email that goes out is like, hey, thank you for buying. We really appreciate your business. Here's your receipt. If you want to buy anything else, just here's a 20% off coupon on us. And then it would wait like 4 or 5 days and would send them another one. 4 or 5 days, send them another one. And it would do that for a year. So, I mean, you have this huge system built out where you're just constantly getting these touch point interactions with people. And the more touch points that you have with somebody, the higher chance is they're going to come in and buy again from you. It is incredibly complex. I will give you that. But it's also very easy to learn. And once you learn it and everything's kind of in one place, it makes it a world easier than anything else that I've ever tried. Trying to cobble together 10 different softwares is a massive pain. So this solves all of that. Oh, and by the way, if you are interested in Go High Level, I actually have a 30-day free trial that you can try out. It's linked in the description down below, but this free trial is actually, I give you snapshots. So like a built out website, funnels, your CRM, your pipeline, everything that you need is all kind of built out there for you. And it will be loaded on to your snapshot, to your Go High Level. And then I will actually take you through the process of setting everything up. And I'll do it in video courses so that you can come in, learn, and it's going to be bite-sized. You can go through the whole process, put everything in place, and you're off to the races. We make it super simple and just very straightforward. Plus, you're going to be getting constant courses coming out every single month that are going to help you go deeper and deeper with Go High Level. So if that sounds interesting, hit that first link in the description down below and check it out. All right, so let's actually see what this looks like in action in real time. So here's kind of how things go. The lead is going to fill out the form. And then there is going to be an email that goes out immediately to this person. And that's going to kick off an email sequence, right? So that means that they're going to get one email now. It might wait a little bit, send them another email. Then they can actually book a call on the calendar. We get a notification that's going to be an email or a text or even a call directly to us that will tell us, hey, somebody signed up for a call, so check your calendar. The deal moves in the pipeline itself, and then auto reminders go out, and this is all from one single system. It makes it incredibly easy, and it helps the communication between your business and the client and your business and you, which is awesome because if somebody signs up for an appointment, obviously you want to know and they want to know. So both of you guys get notifications saying, hey, you guys have a meeting at this day, at this time. Here's the link to join. Everything's set up and done for you. So all you have to do whenever it's time is click that link and you're there. And it makes it incredibly simple to set everything up and to just flow. So what makes this so perfect for new entrepreneurs is you have templates for almost everything in Go High Level. And I'm giving you a bunch of templates that are proven. Anytime you sign up with that 30-day free trial that I have down there, you are actually going to be able to walk through the steps with me depending on what you need, right? If you're like, how do I build a website? It's in there. How do I build a funnel? It's in there. You want to create a form to capture data or something like that? It's in there. Surveys, you name it. We're going through all of it. And if something's not out yet, you can always mention it in the community. And there's going to be new courses coming out every single month that tackle a new topic and help you get even deeper with your marketing on Go High Level. You're going to be saving a ton of money doing it this way. Genuinely, it could be over $1,000 that you're saving because the cost here is only $150 a month that you have to pay. Also, this is going to help you look professional right out of the gate. I can't tell you how many times I have entrepreneurs or business owners coming to me who say, hey, what do you think about my website? I've been open for 10 years. And I look at it and it looks like it was made in the 90s. I mean, it's images in weird places. It's terrible. It does not look good. And so with this system, you actually get templates that help you kind of stay on the right track. Not only that, but there's a video course in there that will walk you through how to actually go from, okay, here's the template that I choose to use, to here I've customized it for myself. I've added my logo to it, my information to it, my colors to it. I've made it my own, and it still looks good and professional. This is one of the best systems that you can possibly start out with. And if I had this when I was 18, I would have lost my mind. I had no clue that Go High Level even existed until probably 5 years ago. And by then I was using so many different systems that it just blew my mind whenever I saw that I could consolidate 10, 15, 20 different softwares into one package, create this seamless, very simple system, and it just helped me grow my business massively. I cannot tell you guys how thankful I am that I found this. Regardless of how you try it, please check out Go High Level. It will change the game for you. No matter what you do. Everybody needs a website. Everybody should have a funnel. Everybody should post on social media. It does all of those things. And like I said, if you want to get started on the right foot, I will give you a 30-day free trial to just hop in, check out Go High Level for yourself, as well as get access to the community, get a preloaded snapshot that has everything that you need to start on it, stuff that I've tested with actual clients who have paid thousands to have these things built out. And you get the vault access, which means basically I'm going to show you how to go through everything in Go High Level. Now that you know the only tool you need, let me show you how to actually use it to bring customers in every week. Watch this next video on screen. It's where I break down the exact system I use to generate consistent leads on autopilot.